Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me using the Tartelette in Bloom palette. And if you're interested, just keep watching. Alright, so I haven't really decided on kind of what I want to do. I just know that I want to use the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I haven't really played with it too much. I've already done my complexion, prepped and primed. I've done my brows, and I'm just going to get started. Using like an angled fluffy brush, I'm just going to take Flower Child and place this all over the lid just to make blending a little bit easier. And I really like that this palette has like a lot of like bronzy, kind of maroon, mauve-y, burgundy type shades, if you will. So I think I'm going to go in with those. And I'm going to take Firecracker, which is like a coppery gold, I would say. And on just a flat brush, I'm going to pack this all over the lid. Actually, I'm just going to take it like 3/4 of the way. I'm not going to take it all the way across. And these are really, really smooth and buttery, which I like. A lot of pigmentation, a little goes a long way. And I feel like this palette is good for travel, good for like all skin types and eye colors. It has a couple shimmers and a large variety of matte shades, which I think makes it a lot more user-friendly, a lot easier to kind of do more versatile looks when you're not sure what you're going to be doing while you're on your trip. And I'm just making sure that it goes right into that socket and not anywhere past that. And I'm just going to take the angle on this and just kind of buff it out. And I'm just going to take a blending brush, and I'm going to dip into Rebel, which is like this reddish tone right here. It's like a rusty red. And just on the outer half of the lid and into the crease. I'm just making sure it's really soft and really buffed out. And I'm going to go back in with this angled fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into Sweetheart, which is like a mauve pink shade right here, and just kind of buff that out in the crease right here. I don't want it too red, too high up, so this will kind of help diffuse that. And go back in with a little bit more Rebel, and I'm kind of patting it onto the lid and then really focusing the tip of this brush into the actual crease of the eye, kind of like your eye socket. I'm going to take this mini packing brush. I don't even know if you can see it, it's so tiny. And I'm just going to dip into Leader, which is like a really dark burgundy shade. And I'm going to place this right in the crease and just pat it on little by little. And these are really pigmented, so I'm just kind of working my way up to it rather than put a lot down and then change my mind later, which has been known to happen every once in a while. It's blending out into like a really soft, almost like a red brown, kind of really buffing it into this lash line right here. Okay, and I'm also going to take that underneath, because you know how I like to keep it connected, and because it's so small, it's nice and detailed and precise. And this brush is really stiff but really soft at the same time, so it holds the color where you put it really nicely. It doesn't flick a lot of fallout off. And going back in with my blending brush, I'm going to go back into Rebel and really diffuse that, because I want it still soft, and buff it out underneath. I kind of like it like a little grungy looking and not too perfect, because I feel like it just looks nice really soft like that. And I'm going to go back in with this flat brush back into Firecracker and just reapply a little bit. I always find that a good trick is to always go back and reblend after your last step. So do one step, reblend, do the next step, reblend, and just keep tracing your steps, so that way you always have an equal gradation of color without losing the other colors that you're putting down at a time. So that's just my personal take on it. And then I'm gonna take Charmer, which is the lightest shade in the palette right here. It's like a creamy white shade and it's matte. And I'm just gonna place this right on the brow bone from the arch out and kind of buff it down, and then go back in and reblend. Alright, and I have a little bit of fallout from that Firecracker shade, not too bad. And I'm actually just going to take this dual fiber Tarte brush, because that's what I have, and kind of just dust it off with the tip of my pinky. And make sure you guys wash your hands before you do your makeup or sanitize or something. I'm gonna dip into Funny Girl, which is the champagne color, and this is the color where a lot of people were having issues where all the other colors were fine and this one just didn't have a lot of color payoff, which is why I'm using my finger. And I'm just gonna pop this right into the tear duct of each eye just to brighten it up a little bit. I like that a lot actually. So mine doesn't seem to have any formulation issues, so I don't know if it was everyone's palette or just certain people's. Mine seems fine, it's pretty soft even to the touch. And I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay. Okay, and I'm gonna line my waterline. I'm just gonna go in with the Urban Decay 0, which is not their blackest black, but I find that the formula doesn't smudge as much. Okay. And same thing on the top, I'm just gonna tight line and just smudge it into that lash line. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that detail shader brush and dip back into Leader and just buff out that lash line. See, so it's smoked out a little bit, but it's not heavy by any means, but it keeps it even. And then I'm gonna take the Kat Von D's Trooper and I'm just gonna line the top. I'm not gonna be doing a wing today, just not feeling it, but just laying this right across the lash line. So I've just applied the liner to the very top lash line, just across, and I'm actually going to go in with Smoke Show, which is like the darkest black brown in the palette, with that same detail brush, and just smooth it across the top. And this is a trick I learned from Candy Johnson. So even if it wasn't like perfectly straight across, it fills in any like gaps, or if you have like textured skin on your lids, it fills in any gaps so it looks a lot smoother. And I'm just going to curl my lashes, and I'm going to be using the Perversion mascara. And I feel like this looks really nice as is, but I did pick up false lashes. These are the Vegas Made, the Eylure ones, and it's the Grand Glamour, and they're pretty full, but I feel like they would look really nice with this particular look. So I'm just going to pop these on. You can always use a different set of lashes of your choice. I'm just going to be using my Tweezerman tweezers to apply these. And it does come with like the Eylure brand glue. However, I'm super crazy sensitive, so I'm just going to stick to my lash duo. And I like the one in the green tube because it comes with like a wand, so you don't get too much product. It makes it easier to apply. And I find that it's pretty strong without being too strong. It lasts whenever I wear fake lashes to like Disneyland or something, but lasts through all the rides. So, and these are like triple stacks, so I feel like these are gonna be really pretty. And just press them really gently to the skin. Woo! Yeah. These are gorgeous. And I've actually never used this brand of lash before. I've never used the Eylure ones. I remember like Katy Perry did hers with this company back in the day. Yeah. So before and after, you could even do like daytime, and then for the evening, throw the lashes on. I don't mind looking a little cray-cray during the day. It's not like I'm gonna see anybody else in the grocery store that's gonna remember me anyways. So they can think what they want. Okay, and I shake them off for those of you wondering, so that the glue gets a little bit tacky, so it sticks easier. it doesn't smear. I love how fluffy these are though. Because they are fuller lashes, they are on the heavier side. I do not mind, but if you're not used to wearing lashes, you will have to, you know, adjust. I just pinch them together so they mesh with my real lashes. If they were thinner, I'd reapply my mascara, but I don't want to get mascara on these. I want to be able to use them a few times, so I'm just going to leave them as is. And I'm going to jump into cheeks. So I'm going to start off with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be using the Shadow Play color in the middle. And look, it's so sad I've hit pan on like all the colors that I use. I wish she made this so you could reapply, because I'm going to have to rebuy the palette and I only used 3 of the 6 shades. I only used half. Or find one, you know, that I like better. And I'm just buffing in the Shadow Play with the small angle brush just into the hollows of the cheek. I feel like because it is a warmer, kind of more dramatic look, I want to keep the contour on the warmer side. And I'm just going to take a little bit and buff it into my hairline. Make this forehead nice and blended. I'm just going to take whatever's left over onto my nose. I feel like I have a pretty straight nose, but I feel like it looks weird without any other color on it. Nothing too dark or dramatic. These baby hairs are getting crazy on me. You know what? I'm gonna try Funny Girl. Right here, that shimmer shade we use for our highlight. I'm gonna try it on the Anastasia A23 brush and see how it looks. I actually like it. It's a little more subtle and a little bit more silver. I feel like I normally go for like a gold. And I always do, I kind of wrap it around my brows to kind of frame my face. That's my personal preference. I have a lot of angles on my face, so I feel like it works for me. And I always like to bring it up because I feel like it looks funny just on the point. And a little bit just on this Cupid's bow. And I'm actually going to use this dual fiber brush from Tarte. And I'm going to go in with Bellissima by Kat Von D, and it's just like a soft peach shade. It looks really bright on camera. I swear it's not in real life. Just to kind of complement, since we're doing a lot of reds, just to get glowy. I'm gonna go in with my Cherry Coke lip smackers. I don't know if you can see that. And yes, these taste so good. I bought the whole entire pack at Target from like the little kids lip smacker section and like the beauty section. And just put a little bit of that, and then I actually just picked up the Bow and Arrow by Kat Von D, which is like this nice kind of like fawn brown shade, and put it right on top. And I love the formula of these. I feel like a lot more than the Anastasia formula. I feel like it's not as drying by a long shot. It layers really well with a chapstick underneath, and I feel like it goes on a lot smoother. I don't have any like bald patches in the lip product. I love it. Last but certainly not least, just my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Okay, so this is the finished look. It's very glam without being too heavy. The lashes definitely make it like next level, but definitely doable and flattering for everyone. Let me know what you guys think and give me your feedback down below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!